this is my son, Hayden.
Hi. He's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth, it is a pleasure to see you again.
You too.
You know, he looks just like you guys. Well, actually, he looks a lot like you, but sorry.
I think it's time for Aiden's nap.
Yeah, of course, everything's already set up upstairs. I'll have Norman take him up.
I'm gonna set this down. I didn't realize you and Nicholas were such good friends.
Actually, we weren't until recently. He hired me, so we've been hanging out a little bit more.
Oh, well, what did he hire you for?
I hired Brooke to be my escort.
Your escort? For what?
Well, you know, I have to attend a lot of those social engagements this holiday season, right? Mm-hmm. And Brooklyn has proven to be the perfect date for that.
Yes, actually, we just got back from France. It was sort of our trial run, and it was pretty crazy. So.
I'm sure it was.
She handled all those snobby people I do business with like a pro.
Well, come on, they were perfect gentlemen, so most of them, but...
Sounds like you guys had a good time. Would you mind? I need to speak with Nicholas just for a moment. I think there might be a few things we need to discuss.
Hi, Mike.
Hey.
What's up?
Patrick asked me to run these over to you. He needs a consult.
Oh, come in. Thanks. Sorry you had to run these all the way over here. I know delivery girl's not part of your job description.
No worries. I was on my way home anyway. So, how are you feeling?
Better. I don't like not being at work, but I guess the silver lining is I get to stay at home with Emma. So, how's everything in the hospital? People still talking about all the drama?
Patrick's affair is still the hot topic at GH, but you know how people like to gossip.
Yeah, I can imagine what they're saying. The workaholic wife that couldn't keep her husband happy, right?
No. Actually, most of the gossip is about Patrick. Everyone's pretty sympathetic towards you, and rightfully so. Epiphany ripped Patrick a new one this morning over the whole situation. I mean, she's pissed because everyone's in scramble mode with you and Lisa being gone.
Well, I hope she doesn't stay too mad at Patrick. I mean, he still is the best surgeon there.
That's pretty generous of you, considering. I mean, if I were in your shoes, I don't know if I could be that understanding.
Well, the more I think about the situation, it's kind of my fault, too.
How's that?
Look, I knew who Patrick was when I first got involved with him. He was a player, he was a commitment phobe. I mean, he's the kind of guy that should never get married, right? And I went ahead and married him anyway. I made the mistake of thinking that I could change who Patrick is.
Why did you bother to come back? Oh, don't even bother to answer that. You obviously ran through the $10 million on hookers and hash.
There were no hookers. I came back because I missed my wife.
You don't have a wife. We were never married. It was a scam. I owe you nothing, and you owe me $10 million.
Why are you so hung up on paperwork? Come on, we've been through this. I've admitted it, yeah. In the beginning, I was after your bank account, but no more, and not for a long time. We're in this together. And we have been. Devoted husband, loving wife, for years now. That has to count for something.
Not in the state of New York.
I'm not looking for common law status, you know that. I want a real marriage because I have real feelings for you. We work, Tracy. We're good together. We understand each other. Why do you want to give that up?
Okay, enough. If you are so obsessed with winning me back, I have a proposition for you.
I'm all ears.
Give me the $10 million you owe me with interest, and I'll consider giving you another chance.
Go ahead. I'm sure you want to know what's going on with Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, why? Why would you need to hire an escort?
Look, Brooke's a nice girl. She's had a few bad breaks. She made the mistake of working for Carly, who fired her, and now she doesn't want to have to ask for handouts from the Quartermains.
And somehow you feel obligated to bail her out?
It's really simple. I needed someone to attend those stupid parties with me, so I hired Brooke. Fortunate timing on her part, I guess.
A little too fortunate, if you ask me.
There's nothing you have to worry about, I promise.
Don't you think she's a little, I don't know, Bensonhurst for your high society friends?
Her etiquette needed a little tweaking. But she's a fast learner. She even let Maxie give her a makeover.
Oh, jeez. Come on, Nicholas. You're a prince. You shouldn't have to pay someone to be your date.
It was my idea. It just made sense to me.
Okay, look, I know things between us are unresolved, but I really wouldn't mind doing...
I know about that. I've been thinking a lot about our situation since you were away. And I realize that I'll always be grateful to you for giving me a son, okay? But I've also realized that, unfortunately, things will never work out between us as a couple.
Sorry about that. She's sleeping, you know.
Come here. It is not your fault that Patrick wasn't able to change his ways. I mean, you guys did take vows.
Well, apparently they didn't take for Patrick. I mean, once a bad boy, always a bad boy, right?
I can relate. I learned that lesson the hard way.
Oh, really? Was he a doctor?
Musician. Even worse. I mean, just great guy, at least on paper.
So what happened?
Let's just say he liked life on the edge a little too much, and now he's no longer with us.
Wow, I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
It's okay. It happened a long time ago. Well, at least long enough that I have moved on with my life anyway. And now I am right back where I started.
Oh, what does that mean?
Well, I'm kind of involved with someone reckless and charming, and he'll probably die well before his time too. It seemed like moving away, which was basically like hiding, didn't really work out for me in the long run.